So this was the tire I keep having to add air to, so I found the problem. So let's fix that.
Going to the drop yard here to pick up our trailer and head to the TA in Spartanburg to get the tire fixed before we head to the pickup. So we'll get the tire fixed and go to the pickup. This area here was kind of weird. You had a fence to the left, building to the right, not too much room to maneuver around. We got to go up those steps in front of us to go check in with the shipper to see what they got for us. So we're about to go in there and check it out now, see what they got going on. All right. We got us a door number 6. Since you're here early, I'll make sure you get out early. Good morning. We're stopped here at like a wait station. Stopped here about 3:30 in the afternoon yesterday. It was closed, so it says they permit parking while they're closed. So end up stopping here and getting some sleep. So I was getting tired and sleepy since I had to get up so early and run around about my tire, get my tire fixed. And I don't think I told y'all about my tire, but basically I was about to leave on my trip, so I was just checking out my truck, and I always keep having to put air in one of my tires. So I decided to check it out. I found a little hole, like a nail or something in my tire, and I was trying to dig it out, but I couldn't dig it out because of the thickness of the tire and too much air pressure in there. So I wanted to go and get it plugged and fixed before I hit the road, so I don't have to worry about it. So I was trying to drive to Love's, which was about 15 minutes from my house, like on the Seneca area. So I drove there. I called them. They said it was open because it was Sunday. And called them. They said, yeah, we're open. We can do it. Come on. I was like, all right. When I got there, all the lights were off and everything. I was like, what in the world? Are they closed? This was like 25 minutes later. Was a guy coming out with trash, and I was like, hey man, what's up? I called and they said go ahead and come on and get my tire fixed, so you guys closed or what? He was like, no, we're open. I'm just taking trash, one part of my other job I have to do, but the guy that does the tire and stuff, he's on the roll call right now, so we have shift change and roll call, and you have to wait till he comes back off the road, so it might be a while. It might be about 12 or 1 o'clock, and I had my family with me because I told them, you can ride with me. It won't take but, maybe 30 minutes to an hour. So it was like going to be a 4 or 5 hour wait. So I was like, man, forget that. So I just went back, dropped my family off, and left right away and started driving toward my pickup, which is in North Carolina. But there's a TA in Spartanburg, and they're always open, and it's first come, first serve. So I stopped there with my truck and trailer and got my tire fixed there while I was sleeping and resting a little bit, and got my tire fixed, and then went on to the pickup. So we're in Mount Airy, Maryland, and we got to go to our first drop off in New Jersey, then Clark, New Jersey. Then we have to drop off in New York, and the last drop is in New Haven, New Hampshire, I think. So we got shopping carts, buggies, as we say here in the South. We got some buggies. But we got shopping carts for a ShopRite in New Jersey, and then the other two stops are Home Depots. So they're just already put together. You got to roll them off, but they have them like floor. They like pushed them in on the floor on the bottom, and then they put some cardboard and some stuff on the top, and then put some more on the top. So it'd be like roll off, but it might take them a little bit of time because they have to take the top ones off first. And he told me to make sure they take the top ones off first before they start taking off the bottom ones, because he was like, the load won't be secure and it'll, like, you know, keep falling and stuff. So I was like, oh, okay. So we'll see what we got when we get there, and I'll tell them. Well, the lights stopped working again at the top, so they work and then sometimes they don't work, so we need to get that fixed. Place is a mess, no room to back in anywhere, so looks like we'll have to blindside. There's the receiving department. It's probably gonna have to back that way. Let's go in here and see what they want us to do. Do not enter into the receiver, it tells you to do so. Oh, okay.
If so, we are now here. Here. Online shopping on you, motherfucker. I know you hear me here. Thank you. Peter.
Room here trying to back in. Here, truck there, trailers here. By far one of the hardest places I had to back into.
We need big carts.
And all that guy did was complain the whole time I was in there. I can't get these carts off, cussing every 5 seconds. I can't get these carts off. How are we gonna get these carts off? Where you got delivery Home Depot? Here in Linden? I was like, no, in New York. It's not nearby, it's far away. This is my first stop. Oh, it would have made sense for us to be your second stop after you get all the carts off, a third. I'm like, no, those carts are small, so you can't put all those big carts on top of the small carts. He didn't want to do no work at all. That lady ended up jumping in there, and he was like, how are we gonna get this unloaded if she wasn't here? I was like, I mean, I would have did it if I would have had to, but they would have paid me more because I'm not supposed to help unload. You guys are supposed to do it. So however you do it, I don't know. You guys got to figure it out. But if she wasn't here, somebody else would have to do it. But they just didn't want to do no work at all. The woman was the only person that wanted to do work. I had to find my key. So now we got to go to the second place to drop off Home Depot inside of New York. We got to go Brooklyn. That's going to be fun. Let's go close the doors. I'm the one that opened that door from inside. They were just standing there. I'm like, man, what y'all doing? Just standing there. Get this stuff off my truck. So the shopping carts were there, so they're gone. There's the Statue of Liberty. And this would be drop number 2, so video was getting kind of long, so I'll make a part 2 to this video so you can see me finish the drop here, and then the last stop of this load. But yeah, that's gonna do it right now. This place was also a mess, and it was hard to back in. I had a blind side in this place as well, but I had to wait for a couple of trucks to move out of the way, and then I was able to back in after move some stuff around. But thank you for watching, and as always, stay blessed, and see you next time. Be sure to check out part 2.